What's going on? Welcome to the news for AQ Worlds. They're giving out 2 free generosity coins. We'll go over that and some more stuff this week, including an AQ2D update. So let's get into it. Really convenient timing. This was just posted while I was collecting information for the news video. And Alina posted that there's going to be 2 free generosity coins you're going to be able to get from doing a quest similar to the one you do to enter the AC gifting event, just to like receive the ACs. There's a Zyno post going over this. So they announced the upcoming Drakor Knight class, and the new gear would arrive in the Gifting Generosity Coin merch shop. We heard from some players that they would not have saved their GC to spend on the class if they had known it was coming. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to get they've done a class before. They were concerned about not being able to save up enough before the event ended on January 7th, which I don't know why you're concerned about that, because you still have like 20 days until you... So, in the spirit of Frostville, starting tomorrow, Ballyhoo will have a one-time quest where you can get 2 free generosity coins, and we're extending the event until January 14th. Okay, which means you're not getting your rewards until January 14th, by the way. It's an extra 7 days they added on to that. It was the 7th before, so it's just... Okay, we're also adding Ballyhoo's free generosity coin quest to future gifting events. This is cool, actually. That means after you complete Twilly's event opt-in quest each year, you'll be able to do Ballyhoo's free generosity coin quest as well. So, yeah, not too bad of a little update here. Just giving out 2 coins, which is AC value would be 500 ACs on that. Now, I don't know if they're giving out free ACs as well. Last year, they gave out a 1,000 Arctics points code. I don't think they're doing that again. I don't think it's actually reasonable to expect that they do that again. It would be cool if they did, even if it was like maybe a 500 Arctics points or something. It would be cool. I like that more than getting ACs in game, but to be honest, because you can use that to like buy like a bigger AC package, and the overall, you get better value out of it overall if you get the AP code. Anyway, though, I actually think it might be good for this anyway for the sales, but if they're giving out ACs again, they probably will. They usually do. I think they will still give out ACs. I think they're just doing this to help people get items to the shop. It's 500 ACs worth of stuff, so nice to save that. Good for people. Although some people probably already have the 10 coins because you could have already gotten them from this, so it kind of sucks if you spent your ACs on that. You got a wasted 500 ACs that you could have got for free, but... you'll know for next year. Next year, they're going to be doing it again, so you'll know. And just to fact check myself, I wasn't 100% certain. Yeah, they have given out classes previously for coins as well. You can see from last year's gifting event, they gave out Glacian Warlord. So that's a common thing they do, so you should probably expect that for next year as well. So if you got the 2 free coins, you could use them for next year's class. Okay, so 10K chess is coming out tomorrow. With that, a new house. It's based on the vacation. I always say the order of these names wrong, but the Vacation House of Nulgath, or Nulgath Vacation House, or something like that. It's the Nulgath Vacation Home thing. It's based off of that. It doesn't really look at all like it if you see the images here. Now, there will be 2 versions of it, actually. So one that's more original, and then kind of like a new rework of it, which you're seeing on screen right now. I think this looks okay. It's like missing exterior lights. Like, it's bright, but there's no lights, which there's a lot of... In the winter, just the moon shining on the snow makes everything bright, so kind of looks like that, so it's not too bad. I love the shadowing here with the bright, and then as it goes back, that looks so cool, actually. Very good work on this by J6 and NCS worked on this, I think. So yeah, great work by them. Although I gotta say, my expectations were maybe more of a red brick than a blue. I've never seen a blue brick home before, ever. But you might like this. I'm not the biggest fan of the blue there, and my room is painted blue in real life. But as like a Frostfell, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't want your house to be blue, and everything's blue in winter anyway. But yeah, the interior here, it actually has stairs up to the top there, which is sick. Stairs that actually go to the roof part of the house, which I was kind of confused at this when I first looked at it. I was like, why is there stairs there? Like, where's that going? But yeah, it would be going up to the top. It actually makes more sense than the original on this rework. The wood flooring's nice. But yeah, it's not really I'm not getting a good Frostval feeling from it, other than the fact the walls look like they're made out of ice. It's just, yeah. And then we have a look at the original, or not the original, but you know, their new version of the more original look for it. And I think this looks great. I love the nighttime looks great. I would like a daytime winter one too, because there's only a couple hours of the day in winter, and daylight in winter looks so much better than nighttime most of the time, because you don't, in real life, you're not getting the aurora borealis right there. Anyway, though, it does look good. I actually do like the nighttime here more. This looks very unrealistic, but hey, it's a fantasy game, so it still looks cool. But I do like the darker. If it's gonna be night, might as well make it dark. Anyway. So that's that. We did actually get another look at this as well. So the upper platform. This isn't finished. This is work in progress. It doesn't even say work in progress here, but it was. Lena was in my channel on stream talking about this, and the null gap is gonna be like kind of a opacity on them, so it's like it'll be like darker, kind of like the original dragon that's flying by, where you don't really see it. It's kind of like the outline more, and it's gonna be more in the background for this guy, which is gonna look cool. There was a deleted post here which looked very nice actually. It's in my stream VOD from the other day, but it's they deleted it for a reason, probably because they're not using it. It looked like this, not like this, but it looked more like the original one. Had like a candy cane outside, and it was actually like Christmas Frostvale themed. It looked really cool. It was probably my favorite look at the exterior of the house, to be honest, but it's gone. So, yeah, I guess we're getting this like icy blue variant instead, which is, you know, not my favorite, but I think it still looks good. I'll probably still get it. You know, they could recolor this house however they want, remake it, reimagine it however they want. I think it's such a good house design by default that I'll probably pick up any version they make of it. If they want to make a Valentine's version, I'll pick that up. A pink one would be sick. If they want to make a Dage's one, that thematically, the null gap vacation Dage house would not really work. It would be funny, but anyway, let's move on to the next thing. January is coming up very, very soon, or like mid-December, and with that, of course, Nullgath's birthday, Miltonius' birthday, that's January, so we're gonna see a bunch of this stuff coming up. It looks like Dominik posting up the first teaser of one of his sets for that big bulky armor, the Nullgath head guy with the tentacles and all that stuff. So yeah, it looks like normal Nullgath stuff coming. And I gotta say, it's a really good replication of the Miltonius style, like with the mouth and everything. Like, it's very, very close. So great job. Axeros with a teaser. This is probably for 10k chests, maybe quest stuff, or maybe like future event stuff. But yeah, it looks kind of 10k chesty. A lot of ice on it. Got the metal with the cloth. So kind of a normal looking AQ world set. It has it kind of looks like one of the class armors. What class is that? Shunin maybe. The lower part, but it's got the metal on top. So it's a little different, but kind of a shinobi look to it. A bit. So yeah, I would expect this in the chest if I had to guess, but it could be for something else. We'll see. Crulon with a map art update. I think this is different from the map art we saw last week because it's like all creepy looking, so kind of a spoiler for the release actually. Thanks, Crulon. But yeah, it got posted there. You can see some eyeballs in the forest outside looking all creepy like. So yeah, looks like this is going to be a teaser or a spoiler if you'll have for the update for the story this week. Some items posted from Yoshino's Twitter. So we have a hat. I don't know if that's coming out. The pet, and then this is a sword they already had in the game, like the Blind Light, but they just took the lights off of it. I'm pretty sure this exact. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this exact axe is already in the game, but it just has like Christmas lights on it, and this one is just with the lights removed, which kind of looks a little bit cooler. But yeah, so might be farmable, might be in 10k chest. I'm not too sure. Same with this one. This one's probably 10k chest. I had to guess. The me set here with the the belt really. She did not take a lot of care into how she put on her clothes, which is probably part of her character. But the hat's great on that one. So yeah, good stuff. Another update. Look at the Seffy set. It keeps getting updated. Feels like every week. We saw the weapons last week. And then this week we got the female variant of it as well, which looks massively different from the male variant, which is here. Male variant, and then the female variant. Yeah, that's a massive change up, but hey, I ain't complaining. Speaking of change ups, Despy posted this. Despy posted a Yara Reimagine So this is Yara over here, the NPC from AQ Worlds, and other Arctic Entertainment games as well. And then they redid their outfit, the cool looking like paladin inspired things on that they kind of have smaller ones on their original outfit. So I think it's really cool to reimagine. And it seems like everyone likes it as well. I think Alina reposted this while I was getting ready for the news video too, which was funny. So I think Alina liked it. I think even yeah, definitely some artists were in the replies. I think what's his name? Bido replied this as well. So yeah, people really like it. I do too. Okay, so this I put this at the end. Usually I put AQ Infinity updates at the end, but just some massive update. So I figured, well, it's not like breaking news or anything, but I haven't even read through this yet. So let's go through this. The last tech demo was our first ever playtest on Steam. Sure, it was very unconventional. Sure, it was a very unconventional approach. It's not at all. Like what they did on Steam is what most developers do when they tech demo games now. But anyway, players could apply and instantly be accepted to the playtest. I guess the membership thing to be able to play is kind of unconventional, but only players who met the requirements were able to access the testing servers. It worked well enough that I think we should continue doing it like that in the future. That's good. It means you don't have to install their zip file every time from the account page, which is nice. It should also be nice if we built the character creation and a character viewer into the app so any player could view their characters. Yes, character pages should be built into the game and all that stuff as well. In the future, we need to have a major stress test where everyone can log in and play to test how much a single server can really hold. That'll be interesting. I imagine it's not as many as people would expect. Naughty players who will not be getting a visit from Santa. Wait, what happened here? One of the reasons we're running the test so long was just to see if these servers would stay up. It did. Okay. Another reason was because we knew a few mischievous players would poke and prod at the server. They did. We discovered some unexpected and frankly very clever things because the two games share the same login. Okay, yeah, I know what this is going into. There was a sword you could buy in AQ Infinity. It cost 2,000 ACs in Adventure Quest Worlds, but in AQ Infinity they were selling it for gold. So you can imagine. Where I'm lost where I was at. Like selling an item more than once or accessing a server they should not be able to. Okay, we are recoding the login logic so that this will no longer be possible. Full transparency. This was a bug in the original Adventure Quest Worlds. It took a long time to find and fix. It was sort of funny that adding a new version of the game brought the exploit back. There, all right. There, can we get the bank merge glitch back? There were a lot of other issues. I can't hate on people typoing because I typo all the time. For example, we are adding which version of the game you're logged into. Checks the server for things like shops and item loads. That's good. This test was a huge success for finding and fixing things like this. There will be more. There are always more. The big win here is that despite all the poking and prodding, the server stayed up 24/7 for over a week. That's good. Yeah, it was up for quite a while. What are we working on now? People ask me this all the time. Where's AQ Infinity? What are they working on? After the test, our to-do list got pretty big. Here are the highlights. Cutscenes. It's a full court press on building cinematic and dialogue cutscenes. Tunic and Ghost are leading the charge on that. At today's full team meeting, I saw a demo cutscene by Ghost, which was made using the new tools. Big goal is to have our cutscene creation process ready for production by the end of the year. Okay, that's not too, that's like a couple weeks. Looks at Sundial, which is less than 2 weeks. Then we will rebuild the Blood Rut cutscenes and at long last complete that area. Okay, thought they were done with that already, but oh yeah, I guess I'm out of date on that. How to organize 50,000 plus items. If you played the tech demo and saw that we converted over all the items from AQ Worlds, they are not animated. They are not color custom. They are flat bitmap images that they are. Looked way better than any of us expected for a simple conversion. Did they? Okay. Each weapon, armor, cape, and other item worthy of being reanimated. Ooh. Ooh. In Unity, we'll need to go through a process. Our workflow starts with AQ Worlds, where the art is created in Adobe Animate, formerly Flash. The art, it still crashes much, I imagine. The artwork is added to AQ Worlds, where it is exported to Infinity using a tool that Spider and Warlick have been collaborating on. Each item will go into a unique folder containing all of its pieces. From there, an artist skilled with Unity will be able, this sounds like a process, will be able to reassemble and animate the item using flat converted one as reference. Using the flat, I keep skipping words, the flat converted one as a reference. All items will be prefixed with their ID number. This will keep the items unique. It will also allow to do things like only exporting all the new items built this week. AQ Worlds infamously releases over 100 items a week. Yeah, sometimes multiple hundreds of items a week. I imagine there will be jobs in the future at RX Entertainment for creative people who enjoy converting AQ Worlds items to Unity. Man, that's a job. I also imagine someone is going to come up with some clever process of building things in Adobe Animate in a way that can automatically transfer to Unity. The next year is going to be an exciting time of discovery and opportunity. Jesus. Alright. Combat stats and progression. EHT, Immortal Joe, and I met last week to work on character stats. That includes everything from experience, damage, health, to combat formulas. If you have ever worked on an RPG before, you already know that this can be an area of endless brainstorming and debate. Yes, there definitely can be. There is no one perfect answer. In fact, there are so many right answers it can be immobilizing. Following our philosophy of 80% the same, 20% better, the path forward is clear. We are going to reintroduce stats like Dex, Strength, Dex, Wiz, Int, Luck, but this game's formula will make it way more clear what does what. Okay. They need to, I hope they're going to explain this more. We want items in the game to drop with stats already on them. If you are battling enemies anywhere near, oh, I'm liking this. If you're battling enemies anywhere near your level, you should be getting drops that are good for you. Okay, never mind. We are meeting with Yurumi this Thursday to start the process of implementing some starting stats. The next tech demo, or maybe it will be at the start of alpha. Wait, what are we doing? We're doing this tech demo and then they're going to move into alpha? Tech demo and alpha, right? We'll put this to the test. Slightly off topic, I am a really huge fan of the idea of weapon fusion. This is, you take the art of one item and power of another and merge them together. Transmog. This was the plan for AQ3D, but we went with cosmetic equip instead, which is what AQ Worlds has right now. Cosmetic equip is nice, but confusing. Another idea I really like is player trade skill that allows you to power up. Yes, 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 300 times yes. To power up other players' weapons or craft upgrade. Okay, not other, not if you're trading. Hey, I'm gonna double your gold, chat. Just send me 100k gold, and I'll double it for you. All right? I got this cool method of doubling your gold. Just send it over. I'll double it for you. I'll enhance your weapon too. Send over your nice weapon. Yeah, I'll change the look of it. I'll make it purple for you. So just, yeah, send it over to me. I have a lot to write, but I am late. So very late. Happy Frostfell Arctics. All right, so right through that, I actually like the last part about the stats. Man, I yearn for the day that they're actually gonna put like cool perks and stuff on item drops, and you actually have to like go to this boss to get this weapon, and this weapon does this specific thing that only this weapon does. Like a cool item drop system where it actually makes you want to go and see cool weapons, and they do a new release, and the new release has a new boss that has a new item that has a new effect on it and stuff like that. Hopefully they do something like that in the future, and it's not just like boring forge enhancements for AQ Infinity. Anyway, that is all for the news this week. You see why I put this at the end. It's just a lot of me yapping and reading, so probably not that interesting at the beginning of a news video. But if you stuck around to the end, appreciate you. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member if you would like to. It's like $2 a month if you want to support the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be live streaming the new 10K chess and update for AQ Worlds tomorrow on this channel and Twitch, of course. So I'll see you there. Have a great one. Peace. Happy Frostfell.